That belongs in a museum.
Alright, well, Arcane Elect's going to get him further. Okay, so... Give me his last Frost Nova here before Doomsayer comes out. Doesn't feel that great. He only has 5 mana left to work with, so... Ice Barrier and... maybe even ping off the Powder Shredder, but that won't reduce that much power. Potentially. You might even feel like he needs to cycle and throw the loot hoarder on the board right now, just end the ice block. So not quite there.
Gosh, I'm curious if he's. I mean, the place feels so weak from Firebat. I think I would realistically consider Iron Beguiling that loot hoarder.
Can't really do it now.
Yeah, I mean now it's too late. He's just kind of going for the damage here. Firebat hanging on by the skin of his teeth. Block's still up this turn. So, I mean, this could give him just enough time to fight through this.
Yeah.
I mean, so now McKee's board is full as well, unless he wants to trade in a minion here.
Alright, Acolyte of Pain. Can he get the Alexstrasza? Nope.
Play this turn.
Right,
How much damage is that in hand?
That's a lot!
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 25 damage in hand. I wonder if it's better to just play for the burnouts at this point.
What would be... I mean, he doesn't really have much burn. He could draw a Roaring Torch next turn.
Looks like he's going to go for it.
Shut him a key! Seems a little bit confused by that play.
I mean, that one looks a little bit confusing, does it not?
Yeah, it does.
You're 29, your opponent just threw a Forgotten Torch at you. That's going to make me perk up just a little bit and kind of go, what's happening here? So now the Iron Beacon on the Acolyte Pain looks much better, but he can't get two juggles. No, he could just pop the block, but I don't know about this.
That's going to give Firebat a lot of draws the next turn. Actually, yeah, because there's a taunt on the 1/1, so he'll get 2 additional draws. But I don't know if he can... Oh, no, there is no juggle because he's silence.
Yeah. The Ice Block gets popped. Firebat gets at least 1 card draw. Does have an Ice Block. That's enough damage. Does he have the time to cast all this now? Ice Block sets him to 7 mana. He can use Fireball this turn. That gives him 3 mana left. He gets to play the Roaring Torch afterwards. Then he goes Fireball, Frostbolt, Frostbolt, Ice Lance. I think Firebat just won this game!
I think you Frostbolt this turn so he can't heal for 2, right? Because if he heals for 2, then he's out of range. If he draws a True Silver Champion. Because next turn he has 16 damage. Oh no, either way. 18. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So either way, even with a True Silver Champion. So this is maximum. He doesn't even have enough room for a Loatheb.
Wow! Unbelievable! I cannot believe Firebat won this game just by putting together 30 damage from his hand.
That's the strength of this Torch Freeze Mage. Sometimes you just go face. You don't even need Alexstrasza. The win condition is so much less linear with this deck as opposed to the old. I've been calling it standard for a long time, but now it's sort of rotated out. The old Freeze Mage with Antonidas with no Forgotten Torches. So very well played by Firebat. Realizing he's out there with that Forgotten Torch to face, drawing into burn.
Excellent. It's looking like Violet Teacher and potentially prep something. He needs to propagate his tokens.
Yeah.
So that way he can get some damage going here.
He needs to start teaching.
Poison for sure. I wonder if he ever is thinking attack. I don't think he is. If your opponent has this strong of a hand and they have Tyrion, I think this is a spot where Firebat may be willing to kind of chalk this one up. But it looks like he's going to take out this Doctor Move, drops to 11. Eviscerate. 2 more tokens. Oh,
that
prep Flurry. He's got 2 copies of Flurry, so this makes more sense.
Yeah, and this deals damage to face as well, so he could be setting up for potential lethal. There's 6 damage on board, plus a potential 14 damage from hand, but
it's going to turn a second Eviscerate enough.
Whoa!
Oh my goodness! I think if the Tinker Sharpshooter falls in the right minion, that Firebat's got this.
If it falls on, it's a 4 in 6 chance, so a 2/3 chance that this falls on it. But he still has to get through that Divine Shield. It falls on one of those.
Oh Nelly! I mean, it's easy to get through the Divine Shield. You just throw a 1/1 into it.
Yeah, but how does he? What's the most efficient way to do it? I think it's the Violet Teacher.
If you attack with your face and Blade Flurry, that's 4 damage, sets him to 15. You have 8 on board, that sets him to 7, and then you have 2 Eviscerates. It's just lethal.
Oh yeah, lethal. Yeah, easy lethal.
Yeah, Firebat's going to 3-0 this mid-range Paladin. Shut up. He comes back from a 0-2 deficit, and he's moving on.
Craziness, and that's Firebat. It seemed like that was Firebat's strategy from the get-go. You look at this deck lineup, it just wrecks Paladin, mid-range Paladin and Secret Paladin alike. So, despite Shedda McKee going up, he just looks absolutely stunned. And Firebat's going to move on to the round of 64. Unfortunately, that means Shedda